Hello everyone, welcome. Another get ready with me. What am I getting ready for? The day. Quick question. Does anybody use this Utterly Smooth? I do, for my hands, because I'm a cleaner at home plus outside the home. This stuff's great, and I gotta pick another one up. There's like next to nothing in this container. It's foot cream, but I use it for my hands. I have used it for my feet, but I prefer it for my hands. And they do make them utterly smooth. Skincare is done. I have my matcha, you know, the usual. We are going out today. Well, the husband and I are going out for supper. Don't worry, our kids will get fed. We're gonna pick them up something, but we're doing a supper date. Casual. I want to give an update on that Beauty and the Beast lip mask. I like how this feels on the lips. I'll tell you what though, the scent did get to me yesterday because I put it on a second time. The scent does get kind of annoying because it lingers for a while. Secondly, don't lick your lips while you have this on. It made me nauseous. So I need to remember not to lick my lips when wearing that one. Otherwise it does make the lips feel nice, but I don't know. It was starting to get nauseating. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless liquid Poreless putty primer. Skincare is done. I did pull out a few things that I haven't used in a while, so they will get used today. I am putting extra primer on my cheeks because I want my blush to last. I feel like blush does not last on me. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, because if I go in with the next product it might pill, so we'll just give it a second. Yeah, I do want my blush to last. Yep, last night I was testing these out. I put them both on my hand, let them dry down to see how long they last. They lasted forever. I had to like scrub them to get them off my hand, and then I did put this one on my lips, and this stayed on right until I went to bed. I put it on probably like around 4 o'clock, and it stayed. I had color on my lips right up until shower time, and even after I got out of the shower, I still had color. I think that's the one I want to use. Where'd it go? Excuse me, it's under my chair. So I think I'm going to use one of these today, because it seems to last a while. So what one will I use? I think I'll probably end up using the one I wore. We'll see with how the makeup looks, how the makeup look goes. What do I want to do? Okay, I'm going to use this ColorPop highlighter today as well, but I also want to use the mirror so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Here's the thing, I'm not too sure about what I want to do. Can I use both? I just don't want to like, it is kind of dry. Part of me wants to use some of my e.l.f. Halo Glow because I haven't used it in a while. So you know what? Maybe I will. But like, would you go in with this first, or? I'm going to go in with this first. Not going to put none on my nose, but I'll put it everywhere else. And everything that I use will get put down in the description box, so don't worry. Oh, I was like, where's my brushes? The ones that I used yesterday I washed last night and they're still drying. I do have a little party happening on the forehead. Which is fine. I just want a little extra glow, a little glow today. I'm going to go with the Maybelline Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. I don't know if it made sense to go in with the e.l.f. first, or it would have made more sense to go in with this first. But it doesn't matter. And then we'll go with the sponge to blend this in. I do have a concealer. I don't know. And this sponge isn't super wet either. Slightly damp, not much. Alright, do I want to use a concealer? I do have one, but I'm thinking I'll just, since I have the samples, I'm just going to use the Makeup by Mario one in here. The 140 light shade. And just slap this on just under my eyes, just for some brightness. For some reason this eye is bugging me this morning. It's probably like, hey Tammy, take a break from putting makeup on. And then, because that's so light, I'm not going to put that on. I'm not going to use that. That's too bright to conceal my pimples. I would need something a bit more darker, which I'll see if I can find something in a second. Currently it's just Matt and I up. The kids are all sleeping. So that brighten up the under eyes a little bit. Oops. Yeah, why is my eye bugging me? It's got like a burning sensation in it. Just putting a little bit more concealer on this side. I do like that concealer. It didn't dry my under eyes out. But I feel like for me it'd be a good brightening one. Let me dab my eye. Why is it burning? I'm like, did I get skincare in it? I don't think I did. Now, I don't really need this eye. It's gonna be like, stop doing your makeup. Because now it's like watering. I'm not gonna try and cover that up. That's fine. I bet you the bronzing will end up covering it up on its own. Let's continue. So next I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Beauty Wand. breakout on my forehead could be from this or something else. Who knows? I'm also using like a retinol product right now. I don't know if that sort of thing would cause breakouts, but we shall see. Probably gonna take a break tomorrow from wearing any makeup. Yeah, I'm not super chatty this morning. Not for any particular reason. I'm awake. Okay. That's that. I'm going to use the Maybelline City Bronzer. And we will use the brush that I want to use is currently drying. So I'm going to go with this Real Techniques one. Just get this all in here. Just bronze. I feel like I don't really need a mirror for this. Until I get down to the neck. So I will bring some down here. Yeah, we're going up to like 16 today, which is going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, see, although you can still see the marks up there, it's not horrible. So, I don't like my skin to look perfect, but, you know. Okay, I do like that bronzer. I don't know which one I like better, this one or the L'Oreal one. Okay, blush. I do want to go in with this cream blush first, which is Self Love Shimmer is what this one's called. Higher Standard Cream Blush. And I think the best way for me to use this, I'm going to go with this brush. Because I currently don't have any. I might have to invest in some more brushes. I'm just going to pack it on here. And I do have the new Lise stick cream blushes, but I also don't want to like forget about these ones either. We'll just put that here. It's a nice, I would call this a nice everyday shade. I can swatch this one just in case you guys don't know. This came in a set around Christmas time. Like, it was 3 blushes. That came like, this is like, it came in like a light pink, this shade, and then like a deeper shade. Yeah, it was like around Christmas time. I like them. And then of course, when you shear it out, right? You can shear it out more than that as well. This one has like a light, like a super light shimmer, which is why I am going to use highlighter, because I am going to set this with a powder blush. But it's pretty. I like it. Oh, I don't know why I closed that. I still need to use this. Are you guys you guys like cream products better or powder? I do like cream products just because my skin is so dry. Like, I am a dry skin girl, acne prone. But I also do still like cream, powdered products, even like just the set things. Ooh, I might have got too much on that side. That's okay. Oh yeah. It'll all come together at the end, so don't worry. I feel like I always say that whenever I do too much of something. I'm like, don't worry, it'll come together.
No. No.
You just go around the edges, clean it up. Just like that. And then, I don't know, go back in again. I feel like a blush does fade on me anyways. I also don't use setting powder. I don't use, I'm doing this because I'm itchy, not because I'm having like a moment. I will dab on itchy spots so I don't scratch away any makeup. That is really itchy right here. I don't really use setting sprays, but that's because I haven't bought one. I used to. And I keep saying I'm going to buy one, but I'm trying to figure out, I need one that's not going to break me out. And I prefer drugstore setting spray. I don't want a high-end setting spray. So we are very blushed. I'm going to let that settle. We're going to go on to the eyebrows after I have a sip of this. Ugh. The blush I am going to go in over this, though, is the Makeup by Mario Desert Rose. There's like one or two more shades in the powder formula I would like to get, but I'm now wondering if I should do a different one. No, you know what? This is what I hauled out. It's what I'll use. We're gonna go with the eyebrows. I'm gonna just use this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I'm using a Natasha Denona palette today. The I Need a Nude palette. Because I've been using other palettes and I really like hers. So I was like, today's the day. Because it's either that palette or the e.l.f. Perfect 10 Nude Rose Gold. I really liked the look that I got with that the other day. So much so that I have the other ones to that on a wish list. Not that I'm going to get them all, but they're in a wish list. I think, well, we'll see. I'm not going to, never mind. I was going to say, I think I know what I'm doing tomorrow, but we'll see. I still need to do a updated makeup collection, but okay, I don't need to, but I want to. It'll also help me see what the heck I got as well. Because I might do inventory and make sure I don't rebuy the same thing I already have. If you don't like the e.l.f., not e.l.f., Essence eyebrow pencils, try the e.l.f. one. I don't know if they have an updated one to this or not, but this is not bad. I feel like it gets my brows done super quick. It's not my favorite though, the Essence pencil brow pencil that I talk about all the time. That's my favorite. Like drugstore and high-end. The Essence is my favorite eyebrow. Brows are done. I'm just gonna give a quick brush. Grace is sleeping. I did go in to see if I could find the eyelash curler, but I couldn't find it. It's not with her makeup. So I'm not sure what she's done with it. I do want to put some of this highlighter on as well. Okay, that would give it like a nice sheen. I don't know if you guys could see. Let's see. Let's put some of this over this blush. Okay, that amps it up nicely. Can you guys see? Because I am going to go over it with that matte blush. So just give like an extra glow underneath. Ooh. I wish that eye would stop hurting. Part of me is like, I should put this lip on now. The eye look's going to be neutral. I'm going to go with a little bit of lip liner. This is Lise Watier in Rose Bouquet. Rose Blossom. I don't need a lip liner with the Rare Beauty. And this is supposed to be waterproof. I will say the Rare Beauty outlasted this lip liner when I did the hand test yesterday. So, personally, I don't think I would buy any more of these. I do like the colors they have, but it's not waterproof. And I don't overline my lips, because it doesn't look right on me. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one, which is Wonder. And I start by lining my lips with it as well. And I'm going to dip back in. I do kind of wipe the brush off too. And now we'll just let that do its thing. Ooh, I'm looking cheeky. A mascara would be fine for this look, but we're not going to end it there. We're going to go into Natasha Denona. I need a nude palette. I haven't dug into this beauty in a while. She's messy though. The screen, not the screen, the mirror. It's quite dirty. We're going to start with the shade Fair, which is right here. And I'm going to start with this Morphe brush. The name, I can't tell you, it's not on here anymore. Well, sounds like somebody's finally up. We're just gonna put that all over. And to me, this is like a casual date. It might end up looking more fancy. I don't know. I want to look cute, even though I always look cute. Next, we're going to go into the shade. So I want to go, I don't even know what I'm wearing. I'm probably going to wear a neutral shirt, or even a hoodie might end up being what we both end up wearing. I'm going to go in the shade Vague. Is it Vague or Vogue? Vague. Get my brush in there. Put it right here on the outer part and just, you know. And just swiggling it back and forth on the outer part. Nothing complicated. Should I bring you guys closer for the eyes? At least for the eyes. Just back and forth. Same thing to the other eye. I feel like this palette, obviously, you can go really basic, neutral. I mean, it's a neutral palette. Cool tone neutral. You can go really basic with the eye look. You can get smoky looks out of this. Glam. Simple. I'm like, look at that. You could even just, bam, mascara, color done. I feel like my makeup's looking, it's looking good. It might be a little bit too much for going out for ice cream and supper. But okay, that shade. I like that shade. It looks like it's like a red undertone, brown to me, like, or like it's brown. But like, you know how it's like, once I swatch it, it looks more cool toned. But it's like I feel like it has like a red undertone in it. It's pretty. All right. My question is, what are you going to do, Tammy? The possibilities in this palette. Do I want to go dark? I also, like, even though I feel like my lip is strong right now, I already know this will dry down and it'll still feel nice, but it won't be so punchy. What would you guys do? What do I go in next? I think I'm going to go into Stone, which is right here. And I'm going to go in I'm going to use this brush. This is a Still Spot Essentials. It's from Walmart. And I'm going to go into Stone. It's a cool tone shade. And I'm going to place it right here. I'm not going to go as high up. I think we're going to do a smoky glam look. Even though it's a casual date today. Just like that. Go do the same thing on the other side. Anybody else's internet keep cutting out? Ours does. Mostly to Matt on his phone. He'll be playing a game and it cuts out. Or it won't load. But it's only when he's at home using our Wi-Fi. I took this brush with nothing extra on it and I just blend over those two shades just to, you know, make them look nice. Here's where I'm like, oh, the shimmers. So this is a topper. And that one reminds me, this palette reminds me of my favorite Makeup by Mario palette. That's a topper, so I don't want to use that one yet. Well, I could though. And that's called Sheen. Then we have Delilah right here, which also feels the same. Kind of reminds me of a topper. Then we have Mia. I do have a dip in this one. Feels the same as well. Ooh. So I feel like these three have that like wet look to them. I feel like a lot of people have already seen this palette, but maybe you want to see it again. So those three have like that wet look effect to them. So I don't want to use those at the moment. I could. I'm thinking, let me swatch Whisper, because that one's very light. And then we'll check out Muse. I'm just like, what route do I want to go? Travertine. I mean, they're all so pretty. You can Filigree, which is a darker one. I don't want to do the darker one, not today. And then the last one would be Ella. I'm thinking I could probably do Ella or one of these. It's like, how do people decide? Okay, I'm not going to do Ella. That one's too dark for what I want today. Well, you know what? Filigree is too dark. That one's Ella. Maybe I should have pre-planned what shades I wanted to use. Well, you know what? All we can really do is get in there and use something. I'm going to take this brush. It's like, what do they call this? It doesn't have an actual, oh, maybe on the back. You can't read it. Normally with Natasha Denona palettes, except for like those the first few shades I did, generally speaking, I tend to use this brush because it's not fluffy or anything. It's not fluffy, but there's still like a little bit of movement in there. But I feel like I can really get into the shimmers and the metallics and really get the color on the brush. I'm thinking I'm going to go into Ella, which is this shade right here. So we'll start with that one. And yeah, I just take my brush, get that in there. Kind of just pressing and swiping. And I am bringing it up a little bit to meet up with the matte shades, but I'm not going over the matte. And it's not like pow sparkly, but it's enough that I can see it. And I'll do the same thing on the other side, go in the shade Ella. Bring it up a little bit so that it meets the mats but doesn't go over the mats. Like so far, this is a very, I know it's neutral, it's brown, but you know what? It's what I like. And then I do want to lighten up a little bit on the inside. So we're going to go in with, what does Whisper look like again? I'm going to take Whisper on my finger, and Whisper is this shade right here. And I'm going to put a little bit of that just right here. That's on like the tiniest part of the inner part of the eye, and then you can go back in with Ella. Just make sure it's blended. Just like that. Or you don't even have to do that. If you prefer it to look like this and not like this, you totally leave it like that. And you go back into Ella. Just like that. So that's how that's looking. Do you want to make sure that's... There we go. I need to make sure it's blended. So there we go. I'm gonna go back a little bit more into Ella. I just want to make sure everything's blended nicely. I got this red mark. Is it a red mark? I think I got like a red bump right up here. So we'll ignore that. I'm gonna take this brush with nothing on it and just, you know, go over everything. Now I'm like trying to decide if I want to put any shadow on the lower lash line. I think I should. You want to know something? I think I like the shade Ella going straight across more than having Whisper there. I'm just taking a little bit more of Ella. Okay, that feels better to me. That looks better to me. I do tend to like it lighter in here and then going out to the dark. But that will work like that. Then we can take, not that brush. One sec. I need to go up over my brow bone just a little bit. I'll take this brush. I'm going to go in that shade Fair. This one right here. Just like that. Yep. If you're wondering how the lips feel, what are these called anyways? Tinted lip oil. They feel nice. They feel moisturizing. I mean, they are a lip oil, tinted one. All right, I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna set this blush with this one in Desert Rose. Ooh, here's a problem. My smaller blush brushes, I'm gonna have to use this. My smaller blush brushes are currently, they got washed last night, so. I am definitely blushed. Do I need a stronger brow for this eye look or no? No, I think it should be fine. All right, mascara. Oh, no. Well, no. Let's see. I'm going to use this Ilia mascara. It's just a mini. While I decide what I want to do on my lower lash line. I do wish Grace was up so I could ask her where the eyelash curler was. I might just pick up another one. Yeah, I like this Ilia mascara. I wonder how this... Oh yeah, that's set down too. Like, that's pretty with that blush with the Beauty and the Beast highlighter. That's pretty together, is it not? Yeah, it's called Super Shock Highlighter Special Guest. I haven't been going towards my highlighters lately, but Beauty and the Beast one, I like it. I need something smaller to use. I like this one because I feel like it grabs my lashes. Even on the eye that is always wonky. Yeah. You know what? I haven't been able to figure out how people do their mascara like this. Do you guys not find that uncomfortable? So, not perfect, but this one's definitely got more length than this side. yeah, should I do... I think I should put something on the lower lash line. I mean, I could just keep my eyes like whoop, open like that. I've got enough blush on. Yeah, I think I should do a little something on the bottom. And let's find a brush that's not going to poke my eye out to do that. My tiny brushes also, I washed those last night as well. I mean, I'll use this one. It's a flat brush, but I'm going to go into... I'm going to go into Stone. This one right here. See, just that little bit. Go with a little bit more. Same on the other side. Just like that. And then if you want it, you could put something on the inner corner. I'm not going to. I was contemplating it. Yeah, I got like a red dot right there. Nothing I can do, but this is today's look. My casual date makeup look. I think it looks nice. Do I want any face powder? I don't think so. No. I like it. So everything I used will be in the description box. Shirt, I'll end up wearing probably like a black t-shirt or a beige t-shirt. Maybe a hoodie, jean jacket, who knows. This is today's look. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you don't want to subscribe, again, I always say that's okay. It seems weird to be like, hey, subscribe. I mean, if you like my content, subscribe, or at least consider it. Click that like button if you feel up to it. It's so weird. Anyway, this is a hobby of mine, friends, if you're wondering. It's a hobby. So if nobody subscribes or likes or even comments, doesn't bother me any, because it's a hobby. It's fun to do. I need to go eat, get dressed and stuff. I think it's like 11 o'clock now. But yeah. If you have this or considering getting it, don't lick your lips. Yeah, I like the scent of rose, but now, since I put it on a few times yesterday, it's nauseating. Especially if you lick your lips while it's on. Anyways, let's cut this short because we know some people are just like, stop rambling and get off. All right, I will do. Anyways, have a good weekend, folks. God bless.